Hi, and welcome to the Wellness Center, which houses student counseling and student health. My name is Ariel Shannock. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a clinical psychologist and director of the Wellness Center. During the next few minutes, my colleagues and I will tell you about what we offer, as well as how to seek services with us. When you reach out for services at student counseling, a counselor reaches out to you within the next week to schedule an initial meeting. At that meeting, we ask you about what's bringing you in to services, what are your most pressing concerns, as well as what are the broader context of your life. Then together with you, we think through what would be the best service or services to meet your needs going forward. If services that we don't have at the Wellness Center are most appropriate for you, we partner with you to find good low-cost or in-network providers to meet your needs. We know that finding providers in New York City can feel very daunting, so we try to make it as easy as possible for you. If a service that we do have is a good fit for you at the Wellness Center, then you get matched up with a counselor who provides that service to you. Now I'll pass it to Nestor.
Hello, I'm Nestor Barrero Bracero. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a supervising staff psychologist at the Student Counseling Service. I will tell you about our individual, couples, and group counseling services. At our center, we offer short-term individual and couples counseling, approximately 10 to 12 weekly 45-minute sessions. The sessions are responsively tailored to address your particular concerns and interpersonal style. We also offer academic consultations, which are 45-minute sessions spread out over the semester that can tailor or address a place where you're stuck in your academic work. The groups that are available this academic year include the ongoing challenges of graduate student life group, the dissertation support group, interpersonal process group, the graduate parent academic support group, the LGBTQIA+ support group, and 3 different academic support groups for Asian identified students, Black identified students, and Latinx identified students. All groups meet weekly and require you to meet with the facilitators beforehand to determine whether if it's a good fit for you and what you're looking for. I will pass it up to Andrea, who will speak to about other services that we offer.
Hi, I'm Andrea Davis. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a supervising staff psychologist at the Student Counseling Service. So in addition to the services that Nestor just described, we also offer monthly workshops and well-being videos. Unlike our weekly groups, the workshops are offered once for approximately 75 minutes. Workshops teach skills and strategies to deal with various graduate student issues. Some examples include empowering international students, navigating racial microaggressions, the imposter syndrome, stress management, procrastination, the practice of yoga, and supporting students with disabilities. On our website, you'll also find a wellness video series on topics such as the imposter syndrome, mindfulness, racial battle fatigue, dissertation burnout, supporting those with chronic illness, and self-care for graduate students. You'll also find various articles and resources on common concerns that graduate students have about academia, mental health, and social justice issues. Watch out for our email blast during the year or go to our website for the most updated information on any of our services. Now I'll pass it over to Inez.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Inez Strama. I am the Assistant Director of Student Counseling Services, and I use she, they pronouns. So glad you're here and that you made it to this point in the video. We know that there's still so much stigma around seeking support for mental health concerns, and we really appreciate how much strength and courage it takes to do so. So we really hope that you'll consider doing that if you need to, whether it's to support you in your emotional well-being or your academic success. Our services are free and confidential, and there's really no wrong reason to seek us out. Some common concerns that we see are those that Andrea and Nestor have already mentioned. But just to add to that list, folks come to us for things like the imposter syndrome, burnout, procrastination, adjusting to graduate school, adjusting to New York or the US if you're an international student, adjusting to academia if you're a first-gen grad student, navigating bias, discrimination, harassment, systemic oppression in academia, balancing being a parent while being in graduate school, trauma, grief, anxiety, depression, or even relationship conflicts, maybe with your advisor or someone in your cohort, or a friend or a roommate. Because these concerns are so common, there is actually a book. It is called Thriving in Graduate School. And while supplies last, you are welcome to come to our office and pick one up. You just have to say you're there for the book, and we'll gladly give you one so long as we have them available. You're certainly not alone, and I hope that message is coming through. So how do you make an appointment? Two ways. You can either go to our website and you will fill out what's called a request for services form, or you can actually come to our office in person and fill it out. We are located on the 6th floor of the Graduate Center in room 6422. And we are currently offering services both on-site and in person and remotely. As Ariel mentioned, what will happen when you complete that form is that one of our counselors will reach out to you and they'll have a pretty individualized, personalized conversation with you to try to get a sense of kind of what's been going on for you and what you're looking for, which services you're interested in. And then kind of think together about which of those services might make the most sense for you moving forward. To know our hours, our most up-to-date hours are always on our website. And so you can look there to see when we're open on site. Okay, thanks. And I'm going to pass it on to Cherie.
Hi, my name is Cherie Daniels. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the Student Wellness Manager at the Wellness Center. The Wellness Center's health service provides health education and information throughout the year, including presentations, workshops, health screening events, and the yearly Comprehensive Wellness Festival. While we do not have a medical professional on site, if a student is experiencing a medical emergency, our security team at the GC is available to assist and can be reached at extension 7777. Likewise, if a student is feeling ill or requires routine health care, we can provide information and resources to help you find medical providers. We thank you for watching this video, welcome you again to the Wellness Center, and we wish you a healthy semester. Take good care.